Good morning. Today, the isometric of combination of solids. So, first question, it is a combination of a prism and a cone. So, problem number 13. So, read the question. Say a right circular cone, base 5 centimeter. The question is dimensions are given in centimeters. So, but when we are doing the problem, we take the mark the dimension in mm. Okay. Say a cone is the first solid, circular cone of base 5 centimeter diameter and height 6 centimeter, about 60 mm rest. So that is on a rectangular block. That is your second solid, rectangular block of 50 mm length, 40 mm breadth, and 30 mm height. Draw the isometric view. So here we have two solids. First solid is your there is a rectangular block, and second is your a cone, rectangular block and a cone. So initially you draw the front view, so the front view of the combination of solid and top view of the combination of the solid. So in the top view, you can say the bottom we have a rectangular block, a rectangular prism, 50 mm length, 50 mm length, 40. Okay, sorry. Okay, 50 mm length and 40 mm width, and above that, what is the circle represent? The circle represent the top view of your cone, top view of cone with width is equal to, with dia is equal to 50 mm. Here it is inside this side, you can, it is inside the rectangle because you know the length is equal to, length of the rectangle is 50. But here it is outside because here is the length is only 40. And now we are coming to the front view. What is the height of the rectangular block? It is 50. And height of the cone is 60. Okay, this is 60 and this. Now right side you can see this is a question of isometric view. Isometric view. So whatever the dimension coming here, we will represent in the isometric view. So original dimension. So initially for the isometric view of the bottom prism, rectangular prism, 50 length, 40 breadth, and 30 height. Then above that, we will draw the isometric view. So once you complete the isometric view of your rectangular block, top face of your rectangle, you connect the opposite corners. Sorry, you connect the connect the opposite corners. Then from there, you complete the opposite. Then you draw the 30 to 30 lines. From there, you locate the apex of your cone, which is 60 mm above. Then you complete the cone. And now let us solve this problem. Okay, I hope you can see this. So initially you draw the front view and top view of the combination. So let us start with the top view of the combination solid. This is the top view. There is a rectangular. This is the top view of your rectangular prism. Top view of your rectangular prism. And above this, actually, initially we have a circle. The circle represents the top view of your cone. Top view of your cone. Top view of your cone. So these portions are hidden. So let us keep naming. This will be small a, small b, small c, small d, and this o. Now, what is the diameter of the cone base, which is equal to 50? 50. And width of your rectangular block is equal to 40. Now we complete the front view. Front view. Width is equal to 50. Height is equal to, what is the height of the solid? Or length is equal to 50. What is the height of the solid? Height of the solid is equal to 30. And here the length is equal to 50. Now you think about the your cone. The height is equal to 60. So you can mark O dash here. From O dash, this is your 60. Height is equal to 60. Height is equal to 60. So from here 60 mm, at 60 mm you mark O dash. Then here you can mark D dash, C dash, etc. And this is your 30 and this is 60. Okay, 60. Now this is your XY line. So now we complete the top view and front view of the combination of the solid. So one thing, the cone which is resting on a rectangular block, length 50, breadth 40, height 30, cone having base diameter 50 and height 60. Now we coming to the isometric view of the combination solid. What do you do? Initially you draw the baseline. You draw the baseline. Then we are drawing the isometric of the bottom solid. So this is your solid 1. This is your solid 1. This is your solid 2. Bottom solid. So what do you do? This is 50. This is 50 mm. Okay, sorry. This is 50 mm. So actually I'm not giving the naming for all the corners and the joints. Okay. So here from here this is 50 mm length. From here also, what is about this breadth is equal to 40. So all these are 30-degree lines. This is one 30-degree line. This is noted here 30 degree. This is another 30 degree. Okay. So dimension it is marked here. This is equal to 50 and this is equal to 40. This is equal to 40. Okay, this is equal to 30 and 40. Now, you know, height of the solid is equal to 30. So from here, 30 degree, 30 mm, not degree, sorry, 30 mm above. So this dimension is equal to 30. This dimension is equal to 30. Now you complete the top face of your rectangular prism. So you can mark this as A, this is B, and this is C, this is D. And this is a top face of your I'm not drawing here because some hidden portions are there. Okay, for the time being, we can represent like this. Okay. So once you complete the top face of your rectangular prism, now we are going to draw the isometric of a cone. What is now? Just listen. So very important. From you connect each corners of this top face of your rectangle. So you connect from this corner to the opposite corner. Similarly, from C to the opposite corner of your rectangular block. I hope you can get. This is actually your rectangular block. Okay, so you connect from opposite corners of your rectangular block. Now as I already mentioned, the length of your rectangular block or your rectangular prism is 50. Width is equal to only 40. But when you take your cone, So diameter is equal to 50. Diameter is equal to 50. So this side it is okay. It will be within the rectangular block side. But what about this side? This outside because voltage is 40. So 5 mm to this side, 5 mm to the left side. So what you can do? From here, you extend from this end. You extend. This is the 5 mm to the right side and 5 mm to the this side. Okay. So you can connect 5 mm to this side, 5 mm to the this side. Then you can join. Now, what is this represent? This actually represent bottom of your cone. Okay, bottom. Within that square, you are drawing the isometric view of bottom of your cone. Or what is another method? You locate the center here. You locate the center here. You draw a line. You draw a line parallel to this ABC. You draw a line parallel to this ABC. Okay. You draw another line parallel to CD. You draw another line parallel to CD. You draw another line parallel to CD. Or so what do you do from center to this point? What is the distance? This total it is 50. From center here it is 25, and from the center to upward it is 25. So you get 2 points. From here to right side it is 25. Here to right side left downward direction it is 25. So through that points you can complete your square. So within that square,
Sorry.
okay. Rahul, you are the host now.
Okay, sir.
Oh, so okay. So within that square face, you complete your the isometric your bottom of your cone. So what do you do? You can follow the four center method. From this corner, you connect to the mid of the opposite side, and from this corner, mid of the opposite side. Similarly, from this corner to the mid of the opposite side, and this corner to the mid of the opposite. So four center method. So we have got four center. This is a one center, next center, third center, fourth center. Then this is center. This is center. You complete an arc here. Now this is center. This is actually a hidden portion. You complete. Then this is your center. You can draw an arc. This is fourth center. Draw an arc. Now what is this represent? This actually represent the bottom of your cone. Symmetric view of bottom of your cone. Now what is the height of the solid? Height of your solid is 60. So from the center of this combination of solid, you locate O, which is at a height of 60. This height is 60. So this height of the cone is equal to 60. Height of the you connect the you locate O. From this apex, you connect to the circumference of the bottom of your cone. bottom of your cone. Bottom of your cone. Okay, from apex connect to the bottom of your cone. So is it clear?